Hello everyone! Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I will be sharing with you a new dish called the eggplant stew. I recently visited a friend and she offered this dish to me. I tasted it and I loved it. And I was like, wow, eggplant. I never grew up on this, but I'm sure a lot of people know about this dish. So I was like, okay, well, since I just discovered it, let me share it with my new friends. So I'm gonna take you step by step on how I make it. Well, I kept it very simple. You could tush it up or tush it down, however way you like. But if you know another way of making this special dish, please share with me. I am open and I'm always looking forward to learning new ways of making dishes like this or any other dishes. So come along with me, follow me around my kitchen, and I'll show you how I make this dish. So here are the items that I'll be using to make this recipe. I've got my seasoning here, which are garlic, sea salt, ginger, turmeric, black pepper, thyme, and curry. They're about a teaspoon each, but everyone has their desires and preferences, so season to your taste. I've got grilled chicken here. Of course, I've got my eggplant, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and a red onion. I also have here extra virgin olive oil. Some people may like to use palm oil, vegetable oil, or canola oil, but I prefer to use extra virgin olive oil. So stay tuned. Okay, so now what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting the eggplant. Of course, I will take away the stem or the head, whatever you call it. And I don't dice it per se. I just cut them in big chunks because I know that they will shrink and almost disappear. So cut it like that. And of course, I've already rinsed them out. You want to make sure you rinse your eggplant before you start cutting. So I'll do the rest with this. I will cut the rest of this. So keep watching. Okay, so now I have cut the eggplant. I'm going to go ahead and put it on low heat, to medium heat rather, and wait for it to steam or boil. You do not want to overcook it or else it will be too soft. So you just want it to be nice and tender but soft but not too soft. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and cut this up and start stir frying them. All right, stay tuned. So now I have my chopped peppers. One thing I failed to mention earlier was that I was going to add some tomatoes in there. So I have my cut red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, onions, and some tomatoes in the middle. I have some extra virgin oil in the pot right now, and now we'll go ahead and pour that in there. As a matter of fact, let's do that gently with the tomatoes. Usually I like to put my onions in the oil first to wake that aroma up, but I failed to do so this time around. Hopefully we'll still get the same result. So I'm just gonna let it cook and simmer for about 10 minutes till it's nice and tender before adding my seasoning into the pot. So stay tuned. Okay. So this is getting softer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the seasoning I showed you earlier. Another thing I forgot to show you was the chicken bouillon, which I have already added. So put all this in here. all that beautiful beautiful flavor will start to communicate with one another and provide us with a good taste. So I'll let that simmer some more, and I will bring you to our eggplant right here. So the eggplant has softened up. It's a nice, it's not too soft and not too tender. It's just, it's very, I guess, I don't know how to describe this consistency, but if you can see, it's a little bit smashed, but it still has some texture to it. So I have added some chicken bouillon to this, and a little bit of salt to this mixture right here. So right now I'm just waiting for the vegetable to be ready, and then we'll put them together. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have waited for the vegetables to get tender enough, and then I started adding the eggplant into the pot. Right here, I am trying to drain the water off. I try not to add too much water when I was boiling it, but sometimes it's a hit or miss. When you boil the eggplant, always remember that the eggplant also produces juice or water, so to say. So be careful, because you don't want to make this too saucy. So I'm going to add it, and then I'm going to stir it in, reduce the heat. Right now, pretty much it's fully cooked, and I don't want to get it too soft, so I just put the fire down to the lowest, and in a few minutes I'm going to turn it off. I'll be back to show you the finished product. So here we go. I have also added the chicken, and at this stage you can also add your sauteed shrimp if you have it, or dry fish, or goat meat, whatever meat you want to use, that's fine. I just used grilled chicken that I had already. So, and here's the finished product. Very, very simple. I kept it very simple. So, go ahead and try and let me know what you think. If you have another recipe or another way of making yours, tag me and let me know.